Hey guys, that was just a small clip of the game I was reviewing, which you guys must already know what it is. It's Shien's Revenge. It is an action game that was released for the Super NES in 1994 for both the Super NES and the Famicom, and it is known as Shien the Blade Chaser in Japan. Not only that, it is the first video game famous manga artist Go Nagi designed. Go Nagi is also known for other work such as Doubleman, Cutie Honey, Violence Jack, and altogether all the companies and people that contribute to making Shien's Revenge were Dynamic and Viatokia. So now to tell you guys about Shien's Revenge storyline. So I'll just give you guys a brief description. So Shien and Arasuka are a pair of highly skilled ninjas fighting in a bloody war. After defeating hundreds of enemies, a monster appears from the sky from a time gate, which I think in the game is something they use to travel through time, and that's pretty much it. And the monster kidnaps Arasuka. Now Shien must now travel through the time gate to destroy this unknown evil and rescue his girlfriend. I guess it's a basic storyline like any other game. Someone steals something from you, precious, and you go get it back. Now that I already talked about Shien's Revenge publishers and its storyline, now it's time to get into Shien's Revenge gameplay. The gameplay is first-person rail shooter, so during the whole time you're playing the game, the only thing you'll be seeing is your right hand holding the special sword, and occasionally your left hand when you push the button so you can throw ninja stars. Now with no further ado, I'm gonna show you guys the first level or the first stage of the game. So please take note that I'm not playing the game, this is just some footage I got off the internet of the gameplay on Shien's Revenge, so please enjoy. So if you guys can see from that clip, the game has some pretty good music to it, and the environment is well made, and it looks pretty good for a game of its time. Now it's time to talk about controls. The most recommended thing I would recommend anyone to play the game with is the Nintendo mouse. You can use the D-pad over here, but it's going to be really complicated because I think most of the game consists of using all the buttons from the D-pad, and they're all scattered around. So if you can notice from the video game, there's a lot of things on the screen, and if you have to be moving the control around a lot just to reach the button you need, you're probably not going to pass it. And it is the truth, because I passed the game and it's pretty hard even with the mouse. The mouse only gives you some sort of advantage of reacting quicker. You use your ninja stars with this, and if you guys could see something like a special effect during the game, it was the special ninja magic move which you use with this, which I guess to compare with nowadays, in Call of Duty Zombies the nuke destroys everything, and pretty much the ninja magic destroys anything that's on the screen. It does a lot of damage to bosses, which I'll show you a clip of a boss fight right now. Well, that was the first level boss fight. What I like about the game is you can have a stalemate with the boss, and the game has good monologue between both the character and the people he interacts with while fighting his way through the stages. Now that I've told you guys about the publishers, the storyline, the controls, and about the first stage and whatnot, now it's time to tell you guys about the gaming, the rating the game got when it came out. According to Electronical Gaming Monthly, the game has great mouse interface and is totally cool, but is repetitive. After a few levels, the rating score the game got was 74, which comes out to be 3 out of 5. I guess it's time to give my opinion. I did like the game, but it does become sort of repetitive. But like any game, you go through stages fighting small foes until you get to the boss. The game, I must say, has some random stuff in it. Like on the first stage you fight ninjas, on the second stage you fight fishmen, and after that you fight Roman people on horseback, and then after that you fight super soldiers in a jungle, and then you fight Nazis, and at the end the game just has a whole roundup of all the bosses you've defeated, and they want to get the revenge because all of them complained that they lost to a mere mortal. So at the end you fight the total of 4 bosses, because 2 of them were just automatically killed because one was a tank and one was a sea serpent, so those got killed, and the other ones were half human, half something else, demon, dragon, and a cyborg. So at the end you fight four things, and then you fight the boss. The boss has 2 forms. You fight him in the first form, and then you fight him in the last form. I must say the last form is pretty tricky because most of the time he's spamming you with his attacks, and then while you're blocking his attack he comes in with his melee. Melee moves, like when you stab, those take away a lot, and when a boss attacks you with his melee, it does a lot of damage. When he attacks you from a distance, it doesn't do that much damage. But good thing they don't have a special move like you do, or the game would be really impossible. Other than that, I probably would rate the game from 1 to 5 a 3.5. Well, that's pretty much it for the review on Shien's Revenge. Tell me what you think about my review on it, and comment, subscribe, and like the video. There will be more reviews to come, but like this review, it took quite a while to produce, so I'll have one up once in a while, but that's pretty much it. Well, thanks for watching. Mega Retro Boy 92 out.